Yo, yo, G, what time is it?
It's Cockney cook time.
Hello, my lovely people. Good to see you again. Seems like I ain't seen you forever. Just want to touch on something real quick. Looking at all the videos that I've been doing. You've been watching them and I've seen all the views and everything. Fantastic. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone that looks at them. The only thing I'm not seeing is there's not many likes. Now, either you just don't like me or you're forgetting to hit that little like button. So can you make sure that when you watch the video down at the bottom, it says like, hit the like button, because then that way that tells YouTube that it was a good video and more people should see it, and it'll go on higher up the list so other people get to see it when they search. So yep, please, if you don't mind, hit the like button. That's really great, because we had about over 150 views on one video and like 6 likes, so it looks like sort of 144 people didn't like the video, but then they didn't dislike it. So anyway, enough about that. Today we're coming to you, we're going to do a couple of little keto treats. One of them being a savoury treat, as in crackers, and the other one being a more of a sweet treat, which is just a real simple 3 ingredient peanut butter cookie type thing. So I'll get all the ingredients together and I'll come back and show you what we've got. So firstly, with the crackers, we're going to have almond flour, just plain old water, ground flaxseed, make sure it's ground. If you've got regular, put it in the blender, grind it up. Regular salt, fine-ish, and then more coarse salt. You'll see why later on in the video. That's for the crackers. For this side, you've got the peanut butter. You can use crunchy or smooth, whichever you like. Half a cup of sugar. And here is 1 whole egg and 2 egg yolks. So I'm gonna get me mixy things ready, and then I'll come back and we'll get them mixed up and we'll make a start. Okay, first of all we're going to do the crackers. All of the measurements will be down in the description below. I ain't going to go through all that now. So start off with your almond flour. Let's put that one that way because I don't need that one. Add your salt, your flaxseed, and your little drop of water. And then literally just make this into like a kind of dough, really. I've already made a boo-boo, peeps. I should have actually mixed the flaxseed and the almond flour together before adding the water, because they would have combined easier before the water. As you can see, I've now got streaks of flaxseed, but never mind. It will mix up in the end. Okay, as you see now, we are all combined now, rather than the nice streaky bits. So from the bowl, we get a piece of parchment, get that out onto that, like so. So smush it down a little bit and just simply roll it out nice and thinly, because you're trying to make the consistency of a cracker. This is what roughly you want it to, and we're actually going to leave it on the parchment, because we're going to bake it like that on a sheet tray. Now that's going to go into the stove, or into the oven, sorry. Gas mark, yeah, 350. Gas mark, how old is that? Anyway, 350 for about 25 minutes, I think. I'll have to check my paperwork. But before you do that, you want to cut it up now. So start off cutting it down the middle, then middle again, then sort of middle again, and then middle again. Oops, cool. DUI, middle again. These actually come out a little bit smaller than I did last time, but it don't matter. It just means you can have a couple of them. And with the carb rate in these, you can eat, I think it was like about 10 of them. Yeah, okay, well I sort of really done that good, didn't I? Okay, what you need now is something like a something I don't have. Stay there, look at that. Yeah, that'll do. Right, now what you want to do is just go around each one, just put like a little hole in it. I'm whizzing through this now just for the benefit of the video, so don't you do this. You can take obviously a little bit more time and do it nice and neatly. When it does come to the time of cooking, last time I've done this, the ones around the edges actually start browning quicker. So what you can do is actually go in and take them out and then put the middle ones back in again to finish off. Now, this was what your coarse salt was for. And what you want to do is just sort of lightly spread that all over the crackers. Because then you get a nice little salty crunch when you're munching on them. Okay, once you've done that, I don't think I'm going to use all of this. Just literally just give it a gentle pat to sort of put that salt into that. Okay, I'm going to go and get the oven on and ready and throw this in, and I'll be back in a little bit. Something a little amusing. Just moved the egg bowl. Look at this, look. It's what you call happy treats. Okay, right, so as I said, 1 whole egg, 2 egg yolks. Apparently, hang on, let me rewind. Where the recipe comes from, another keto cook, I'll put his details down in the bottom so you can look at his page as well. He said apparently when they'd done just the 1 egg, they found that the treats were a little bit dry. So they added 2 egg yolks, which makes it better. And probably the reason why it's dry is because it's organic, no junk peanut butter, rather than all the sugar and all the emulsifiers and other crap that you get in your normal peanut butter. That's probably why the peanut butter is a little bit drier, so the egg yolk makes up for it. So anyway, let's get on to this. Right, we've got the eggs. Let's start breaking these up, and then I'm going to just mix the sugar into that. And get that mixed in first, so the sugar sort of dissolves a little bit first. Again, all of the measurements will be down in the description. Once I've got that sugar combined enough, then I'll get the peanut butter in. Okay, that's looking good. Now for the fun part. Actually, I think I'm going to dump the whisk, because I think the whisk is going to get too gummed up in with our peanut butter. Sure, look at that. Let's get all that out of there. The only funny thing with this peanut butter is when you look at it in the jar, you know it's good peanut butter because when you come to it, all the oil's on the top and all the peanuts are settled. That means it's good peanut butter. So, right, let's get all I blobbed a bit. Get that away. Right, let's mix this up. Get this all nice and combined. And then once I've got this combined, what we're going to do is we're going to bang it in the fridge for about sort of 30 minutes. Just to let it stiffen up, which will be easier for you to make the little balls that we're going to then end up baking in the oven. So, okay, oven's up to temperature. Let's get these crackers in. So I'm going to put these on a sort of just over medium shelf, and I was right on the time. It is 20 to 25 minutes, but keep an eye on it, because like I said, the edges will start going brown first because they're slightly thinner. And as I said, as they do go brown, you can go in, just take them ones off, put them back in and finish off the middle bit. So while that's doing, our peanut butter's going sort of solider or cooler, whatever you want to call it. And once that's done, we'll then get them all sort of mixed up into little balls and put them onto our sheet tray. So be back in a sec. Rightio, nice cool peanut butter. So now this should be a little bit better to handle, he says. So here's for rehearsing, right? It's very oily. Okay, easy way of doing this to get it into portions is ice cream scoop. So get that, pop that out, pop that on your tray, and then just basically do that with all of them. Just gives you a uniformed, what should we call them, cookie as such. So get these all spread out like that. Just to let you know, the crackers are in the oven doing. What I'm going to do sorry, what I done is about 10-15 minutes into the time of the cracker being done, I actually just turned the tray sort of a quarter turn, just so, because I noticed, I don't know what your stoves are like, but I noticed sort of like two of the edges were doing more than the opposite two edges. So I just spun it around so that it would sort of be a little bit more even. And as I can see now, it does look like my edges are going a little brown, so I'm going to pull them in a second and maybe get out the ones that have gone brown and then pop it back in, and then by the time they're done it should be ready for these to go in, and we'll get them cooked up as well. With these you want to go about 5 or 6 minutes and then pull them again, which I will show you, but I'm just letting you know now in case I forget to show you. Pull them in about 5 or 6 minutes and get yourself a fork, dip the fork in water and just mush it down to give it a little pattern, but again I'll show you that. So okay, let me get these over into the stove, get the crackers out, and we'll be back in a sec. Okay, crackers done, let's get them out, see what they look like. Right. Forgive me, they are not on a sheet tray because as you can see the peanut butter cookies are on a sheet tray. Oops. Look at them, nice crispy and brown. I'm going to set them to one side. I'm going to put this down because it's getting hot. I'm going to set them to one side, let them cool, and then we'll pick them all off and then you'll get a look at them. We'll put them in a tub, pop that over there to cool. Peanut butter's in, remember. Just remember, butter your trays slightly before they go on. You shouldn't need to because the peanut butter's quite oily, but just in case. So they're going to go in for about 5 to 6 minutes. And whilst we're here, I just wanted to show you something that we done the other night as an experiment. We made some nice zesty lemon pound cake. It's absolutely great. And then the lemon zest drizzle on top. That's going to be a future video, people. If you want, put down in the comments, we want to see the pound cake. And the more people that put a comment in there about it, the quicker I'll do a video on it. So put it down in the comments, and remember, hit the like button. Nobody's hitting the like button. I thought you liked it. So I'm going to let them go 5 or 6 minutes, and then I'll come back with a fork and do the pretty pattern that I said, and we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, I've got something to confess. I tried one. Anyway, the good thing with parchment paper, they're all nice and cold now. You just do that. How easy was that? So here's our crackers. Again. And then all we do is just simply put them in a little bowl. And I'll tell you what I was doing with these. See, camera lady went, oh yeah, they'll all go in there. Don't think so, my lady, do you?
Well, give me one.
Right then, you have one.
Thank you.
Okay. So, right. Little keto cracker. And see, snaps. And you could use that for a dip. Some, I don't know, hummus, cream cheese. Whatever you normally dip your crackers. You like them, do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So there you go, people. There's your little crackers. Little bits of salt on the top makes all the difference. Now what I've got to do is hide these from my daughter because she goes through them like nobody's business. So we're going to obviously eat a couple more of them so they're lower so we can get the lid on. Put them to one side, by which time, hang on, back up. Let's try it now. Okay. We're going to pull these. Right. Now what I was saying, drop of water, smush and smush, okay? Simple as that. Smush and smush. Smush, smush. Just gives it a bit of a pattern, that's all, rather than just a blob of whatever. I've done these before, they come out quite well. They were nice, Just sort of like snacking on with a cup of coffee. Okay, so now bang them back in the oven, and they should be good in about 5 to 6 minutes. Alrighty then, there you go, back in 5 or 6 minutes. Bye. Bye. Okay, it's been about another 6 or 7 minutes. Depending on how thick you do yours or how much you mush them down, you might need to adjust the time slightly more, slightly less. So let's pull them. So I think we're ready to go. You may also notice, for the observant people of you, I actually moved them off of the tray onto a rack and then put them back again because the oil that was running out of these was causing like a puddle and I didn't want them to go soggy. So hopefully that was a good move. I'll let you know. We're going to leave these now, let them cool down. Once they're cooled, I'll come back to you. We'll have a little taste test and see what they were like. We've already tasted the crackers, we'll taste the little bickies and then see how it goes from there. Be back in a little while. Okay, they're all cooled down in a little bowl, ready for us. Remember, there's the keto crackers. We're now at the point of our keto, I don't know, what do you call these? Peanut butter fat bombs is another name they call them. But anyway, let's have a try. Little crunchy. Peanut buttery. I think I'd like a little sweeter. Just a touch. Maybe you could also put some healthy chocolate on the top a little bit, just so it melts. I also think these would be good with ice cream, so. Camera lady.
Thank you.
What do you think?
Good.
Okay. This was a quick video, just a couple of snacks for you guys to have. Something you can snack on, I don't know, because the one thing that I found difficult with this diet is when you're specifically eating certain things, it was hard for doing like little snacks and that. So now you've got the crackers, so you've got a savoury snack, you've got the little peanut butter treats, you've got another snack. You've also got some lemon cake in the background. Do your deal. If I get 20 plus likes, then I'll make the lemon cake next. So hit the like button, comment and subscribe. What else? Catch me over on my, what do you call it? I'll put it up here. My Instagram channel, and hope everyone's staying safe, staying healthy. Until next week, later.